What's up, Wise Flyers? Today we're going to talk about how you could get a business class flight to Paris for only $235 with the Citi Thank You Premier card. My name is David. I'm the founder of Wise Flies, dedicated to teaching you about credit cards and travel points so that you could travel anywhere in the world almost free. If this topic interests you, then consider subscribing. Let's get into today's topic about how you could book a business class flight to Paris for only $235 with the Citi Thank You Premier card. In this video, we're gonna give a review of the Citi Thank You Premier card, as well as talk about exactly how you could book that business class flight with the Citi Thank You Premier card sign-up bonus. First, let's talk about the sign-up bonus. So the Citi Thank You Premier card offers a sign-up bonus of 60,000 points after completing a minimum spending of $4,000 in 3 months, with the annual fee of $95 waived the first year. This is great because you could actually try out the card, you get your sign-up bonus, you get all that good stuff, and you get to try it for 10-11 months to decide whether or not it's worth keeping another year. Now let's talk about some of the ongoing spending benefits with the Citi Thank You Premier card. You get 3 points per dollar on travel, so this could be gas stations, flights, hotels, car rent. You also get 2 points per dollar spent at restaurants and on select entertainment such as amusement parks, museums, sporting events, movies, other things like that. And then 1 point per dollar on all other purchases with no foreign transaction fee. Now let's talk about the Citi Thank You points. So with that 60,000 point sign-up bonus, you're actually getting $750 in travel value if you were to book it through the Citi Thank You portal. So even though the Citi Thank You travel portal could offer you a lot of value, such as no blackout dates, similar to Chase Ultimate Reward points, you get a lot more value when you transfer it to transfer partner airlines. So for example, you could transfer the Citi Thank You points over to Asia Miles at a 1-to-1 ratio and get a one-way from New York to Vancouver for only 10,000 miles using Cathay Pacific. Here's a list of all the other travel partners with Citi Thank You Premier and the transfer ratios. Another example to get a lot of value out of the transfer partner airlines would be to transfer your points over to Flying Blue to get that business class flight over to Paris. Let me show you exactly how to do that. So assuming you transferred your Citi Thank You points over to Flying Blue, you could use your Flying Blue miles for Air France flights. So we're at airfrance.us. On the home page, we're clicking the Use Your Miles tab. We're going to do one way from New York to Paris on a nice spring day, April 17th for one adult, and we're going to choose business class. Let's click search. Once we're taken to the results page, we're going to scroll down and we see that we have an option here for 57,500 miles and $219 in taxes. And so if you were to book this flight, you would just put your information in and book it. But let's take a look at what business class is for the Boeing 777-200. And by the way, this is a non-stop flight too. On the Air France website, this is what that business class seat will get you for 57,500 miles and $219 in taxes. Now I want to show you what the price of that seat would be if you were to pay full price. So same day, we're looking at the lowest fare for the same flights. The lowest is $8,000.61. So with that sign-up bonus of the Citi Thank You Premier card, you're getting $8,061 in value if you were to redeem it for a business class seat to Paris. So the Citi Thank You Premier card offering 60,000 points at the moment is a great deal because usually it's 50,000. So if you haven't had this card yet, I recommend you getting this, especially for the sign-up bonus. But keep in mind, if you've had the Citi Thank You Preferred, Citi Thank You Premier, or the Citi Thank You Prestige, open or closed in the past 24 months, you won't be eligible for this card. That being said, you could get a lot of value out of the Citi Thank You Premier card. If you want to apply for the Citi Thank You Premier card or any other cards with big sign-up bonuses, click the link below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have the Citi Thank You Premier card, I would love to hear a comment below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.